evening, everyone. Namaste. Dr. Manisha Joshi here, live on my wonderful Insta community. Jaldi jaldi join kariye. Friday is the time that I come here live to meet all of you. Some of you have joined this community for many days and many weeks and many months now, but some of you are new. And that's what I tell all my girls. Friday is the time that I love coming on live or on this Insta or Facebook community, and I love to meet all of you and I love to say hello to you, and I am here to answer your questions if you want to, because sometimes I know you have questions like आजकल ऑनलाइन सब कुछ होता है एंड वी डोंट नो हाउ ऑथेंटिक इट इज़ एंड वी डोंट नो हु इज़ डॉक्टर मनीषा एंड व्हाट इज़ दिस माय वंडरफुल प्रेगनेंसी, इज़ इट इवन ऑथेंटिक. आजकल ऑनलाइन कुछ भी चलता है. So it's completely truthful, authentic, everything about my wonderful pregnancy. And when I meet you every week, I'm sure you understand that this is not any hocus pocus. I am the founder, I am a gynecologist, I'm practicing for the last 25 years. This is the wonderful, fantastic team who makes all this happen. You wonderful couples and women and men who are in the pregnancy journey or who would be further in the pregnancy journey. So, namaste. I am Dr. Manisha Joshi and I am practicing here for all these years, and that's what I do. So, as a gynecologist, me and my husband, Dr. Abhijit, we founded the My Wonderful Pregnancy because we realized that in this modern life, just popping pills, just doing tests is not going to help us. We had and have a vision to create the best next generation, and that can happen when we start working at the womb stage. And that's why this is the all My Wonderful Pregnancy is all that we do when the baby is inside the womb. I'm sure you keep scrolling on this Insta or the Facebook and you keep seeing a lot of educational content. Maybe they are reels, maybe they are videos, or maybe they are creatives, or sometimes members share. So I hope you take all that we do it for you and you take the best out of it. I also would want you to invite your women friends, your women colleagues. They might have delivered, but this is something that all of us should know. All the natural things, the holistic approaches which help us women to keep having the glow on our face but not have all the side effects of unnecessary medications. So as every Friday, we discuss something about pregnancy, and many times some of the members and some of my patients, they come live with me, and today we have a wonderful girl here who is joining with us. I'm sure she is there and I'm going to take her. Jaya, Sonia, Pratnya, Kartika, Gargee is there, Vaishali, Rutuja, Ayushi, Prachi. Thank you for joining. Another Priyanka. Call out to all your girlfriends who can also be here with us to listen to a wonderful success story that our girl Gargee has achieved. So I'm going to call her on, and as she shares her success, there is where you are going to get that spark of motivation that if Gargee can do it, any one of us can do it. If Gargee had the guts to go through all that, and she has a new baby, very fresh baby in her hands, and she's here to share her experience, I'm also going to give you of how scientifically she could do it. So stay with us for the next 30 minutes. We are here till 7 o'clock. Alright, so I'm taking Gargee. Gargee, I'm going to take you inside. I'm doing it. I'm sure we will get her soon. Sometimes Insta takes a while, but don't you worry. Insta listens to us. Nikita, Amruta Fansolkar is also there, who has shared with me. So I'm not able to join. Request to be in your video. I'm not going to take you, Kranti. It's Gargee का जो मुझे दिख रहा है आईडी, मैं उसका इनवाइट एक्सेप्ट कर रही हूँ. तो Gargee, if you have any other Gargee is unable to join, ऐसे मुझे आ रहा है. If anyone else in your family has logged in and you want me to accept their invite, will you please message on Vaishali ma'am's WhatsApp? Or if you do not have her WhatsApp, you can tell me on my WhatsApp if you have any message. Is there anyone else in the family that they have logged in and they have given me the invite? Otherwise, मैं जो गार्गी का आईडी है उसको ले रही हूँ. Okay, I think yeah, you have that. And
Can you see
right.
me?
Yeah, yeah, the beautiful view. Good. And
Hello.
you're able to hear me as well? Good.
Yes, yes.
Good. So we want to know who is this girl. Can you introduce yourself? Cute little
Sure,
girl. Gargi. Yes,
sure,
please.
sure. So I'm originally from Pune, but I'm currently based out of California, USA, and I've been in the USA for the past 7 years. I work as a senior pricing analyst at FedEx, and I recently stumbled upon your amazing My Wonderful Pregnancy program, and I just cannot stop talking about the program and the benefits that it has offered me. And in general, I've seen the reviews on Pooler and everything else. Like it's all positive about the program that I have to see. And then the
Your
goal
introduction,
VBAC.
your introduction is short. You told us that you are right now, you are a Puneri girl, but you are in your USA right now since the last
Yeah,
year, working professionally. How are you personally? You're married, you have kids, how old? What are your hobbies? Tell
yeah.
us.
So yes, I am married. I'm married, and I have two boys. So that's going to be a ride. And I know you too have two boys. So that's some boy energy in the house. Um, um, I mean, right now I'm so much in my post baby zone that it's a lovely phase to be in, and I can definitely say like the phase is different from what I had from my previous pregnancy.
Mm.
But totally enjoying it to the fullest. And I mean, if you
How
look at
old?
me, like
Yeah.
it's right now 5 o'clock here
Oh,
in the US. But I'm so energetic to be here and absolutely motivated to be
it,
interacting with
it's
you.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yes,
Oh my God. And it must be freezing cold as well, right?
yes, it's a
Yeah.
bit cold right now.
How old are the kids now, Gargi?
So my older one, Kian, he's going to be 3 in the next 3 months, and my 13-day-old Krish is just adjusting to this new world and the setting. But
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I mean, we are having I would say a blast, or it's a roller coaster ride for us right now.
Oh my God, girls, did you hear? Gargi's elder one is 3 year old and the younger one is 13 day, 1 3 days young little boy. Gargi has delivered just 13 days back and she's here sitting glowing. All right. So we would want to know, Gargi, what all challenges you had in this pregnancy? What all was happening in your mind, physical body, anything about the previous pregnancy, any stress? Can you tell us?
Sure. So my elder one was born through C-section. I mean, the first concern that I had when I got pregnant the second time was if I had to go for a normal delivery, what would happen if the scar from the previous C-section is going to be there. That was my biggest concern. Secondly, I wanted to be in a better emotional state, I would say, because as compared to my first pregnancy, I wanted the second one to be a little different, a little, I would say, stress free,
Mm.
because I think fear of unknown was there with my first pregnancy, and I was constantly worried about something when I was pregnant with Kian, my older one. So I didn't want to have the same experience with my second pregnancy. I wanted it to go smoothly. And
Mm,
since I was also focused on having a normal delivery, I was looking for something that uh, would help me achieve my goal.
mm,
So I was constantly looking for that option, like if I can join or enroll into a prenatal program or something similar to that.
okay.
Also, the stress of being away from family in a different country,
Mm,
that was always a constant thing. I mean, my first trimester was pretty challenging this time.
mm,
I was vomiting every other day. There was severe nausea. So it kind of worried me. I couldn't be with my older son most of the time. It was
mm.
like too much to handle, I would say. So I definitely wanted to have something that will ease my pregnancy, and um,
Right.
was looking for that.
Okay. What was it with anything about blood sugar levels that came up in this pregnancy or was in the previous pregnancy, which was also a trouble for you?
So, I mean, I have a strong history of diabetes running in the family, and
Mm,
my sugar levels were borderline high when I reached second trimester of my pregnancy. I mean, I'm not someone who likes to eat a lot of junk food in general. Like, there's a healthy
mm,
lifestyle, but for some or the other reason, the sugar levels were high. So I also
okay.
wanted to make sure like I don't get the GDM tag for my pregnancy, and I wanted to have a different approach this time. And yeah, I mean the raised sugar levels was also a concern for me. So I kind of wanted to reverse that.
Mm,
That was
right.
another focus. Yeah.
Did that happen in the first pregnancy as well? The GDM, the
Yes.
hyper, it
Yes.
did. Okay.
Hmm.
And were you put on medications at that time? No.
No, it was all
Oh,
diet controlled.
okay. Good. And this time also it happened. So little fear कि अरे बाप रे अभी तो नहीं medicines शुरू करने पड़ेंगे या insulin. And you did you go on Google also to find out what could be the dangers to the baby about diabetes?
Not really, because I knew what were the risk factors from my previous pregnancy, but I wanted to avoid C-section this time. I mean, I didn't want to have GDM as an excuse for not
Yeah.
being able to try for a normal delivery, because I didn't get to do that for my first pregnancy. So I didn't want to have it as an excuse for this one. I think apart from that, I wasn't scared of the raised sugar levels. Just that I wanted to have them in control was my focus.
Hmm. Right. Okay. Good. So we understood all that.
Mhm.
So how did you come to know about me, about the My Wonderful Pregnancy, about the team?
I think I was supposed to enroll into your program, and then since I was desperately looking for a prenatal yoga program, I started reading so many positive reviews about your program in the month of August. And it was kind of, I would say, a signal to me, like you should be enrolling into this program. And I also spoke with my husband Amod,
Hmm.
if
Hmm.
you think I should go for it, and he was like, if you're convinced and if you want to go for it, just enroll for the program. So I got in touch with your team, and they explained to me like what all
Hmm.
benefits I can get from the program if you're suffering from something. So by the time I came across those reviews on Pooler, I was
Hmm.
already into my fifth month, and I had slightly, I had started developing back pain. So one of your team members explained to me, like, if you have something bothering right now, you're going to be feeling good about it if you start doing the prenatal yoga. So I was instantly convinced. I enrolled for the batch 83, that
Mhm.
specific batch, and I started with my yoga sessions. And within 1 week of doing yoga, I did all the 5 sessions. My back pain just vanished. I mean, I totally forgot, like I was supposed to have that back pain. So that was the magical change I observed within a week of starting yoga.
All right, that's really amazing. I mean, women talk about backache as backache, pregnancy is equal to backache, and they keep talking about it for months and months and years. And then they
Yeah,
keep staying with this backache when the child is 1 year, becomes 10 year, becomes 20 years. Still, the mother
yeah,
keeps saying, "मेरे को pregnancy हुआ ना उस time तो delivery हुआ ना तब से जो backache है वो backache ही है." But here
yeah.
you are within 1 week of starting something so scientific. You released your
Mm-hmm.
back. What else?
Yes.
What else happened good? Tell us. So one was backache. Anything else the hair program helped you to reverse?
Um, so I think the baby's increasing weight, it kind of lowered my energy levels, or I was starting to feel a bit lethargic, a bit low on the energy level. But like with all those cardio workouts, all yoga sessions, I think my energy levels were back to normal. Um, I mean, to the point where I think up until recently, when my parents got here, my mom was like, "Do I need to remind you that you're pregnant?" Because looking at you, I am feeling very probably tense that okay, you need to be reminded that you're pregnant. I mean, it was so beneficial, or probably I didn't feel that low in my pregnancy after I started doing yoga. So that was
Mhm.
the biggest change, I would say. Like I never felt low on my energy levels. I was always like on toes
Wow.
with yoga. Yeah.
So did you continue your office as well? Could you perform in the professional space also till the end?
Um, I mean, since I work from home, that wasn't much of an issue. But like until my 37th week of pregnancy, I could perform yoga sessions. Like I couldn't do them on a regular basis, but
You were.
I wanted to do it like at least twice a week or thrice a week. But that definitely helped in my labor and delivery process. I mean,
No, what I was asking was, did you continue to do your office? I mean, women have this in their mind that the last 2 months are too much and we can't be able to do focus on our professional work.
mhm.
How about you? Could you do your professional work or had that to be stopped?
No, no, I mean, I could completely focus. Like, I was working till the last day of my delivery. In fact, the day when I didn't know I was in labor, I was actually working the entire day. And I thought like something else was going on, but I was actually working on that day, and the next day I delivered. So, yeah, I mean, you can keep working. That's not a challenge for
That
sure.
is amazing. That is,
Yeah.
but you said it right that as the baby grows, because the tummy grows, it does put some burden on the other systems, and women do feel tired. But and they
Mm-hmm.
take it as very natural. हाँ ये तो होना ही है. I'm supposed to feel tired. I'm supposed to feel fatigued. I'm supposed to have cranky days. I'm supposed to have aches and pains.
Yeah.
But you are in a way giving a message that when we are pregnant, we are not supposed to have aches and pains. We are not supposed to have fatigue. We are not supposed to have low energy. Did it affect your mood also when after you joined?
A lot. I mean, I don't remember staying low or feeling sad about something. I mean, I joined this program in September of 24, and I was able to do it for the next 3 months. So from September to December, there wasn't a day where I felt sad or low about something, or I think I was able to better process it. I mean, I like earlier I didn't know how to go about it, but with this specific program, I can say like I was able to process it in a better way.
Right. This is also something which women use a lot, and especially against husbands. मैं pregnant हूँ, मेरे अंदर बहुत फ्लक्चुएशंस हो रहे हैं बॉस, तू दूर
Yeah.
रहे. हाँ, I'm supposed to be cranky, I'm supposed to be crying, I'm supposed to be sad. It's not the message I'm talking to girls over here is it is okay if you're feeling cranky, feeling sad, having mood swings, but don't stay with that. I mean, don't
Mhm.
equalize this as this happens in pregnancy, and women are supposed to suffer in their pregnancy because hormones go up and down. Although
Yeah.
hormones do create mood swings and the mood becomes little, we become labile over there, but there are ways of how we can keep ourselves centered. I think that's what helped you. Good,
Yeah.
very good. What happened to the raised blood sugar levels?
They were absolutely normal. I mean, I would say that contributes to the diet that I followed from your program. Um, I mean, I won't go into the details of it, but I would say like eating quantified portions and eating on time was something that helped me to keep my sugar levels in control. And I never felt like going for a snack or going for something after dinner. I mean, with even with
Um,
my previous pregnancy, I was quite satisfied with what I was eating. But with this one, I always wanted to incorporate more greens, more veggies, more fruits in my diet. And I am a chai person. I mean, chai is something that keeps me going. So what changed in me was like I didn't really wanted to have chai in the afternoon. So I would just have a bowl of fruit because for me yoga was in the evening. So right before yoga, I would have a bowl of fruit or something healthier, I would say. And then I was like pumped up for my yoga session. So that was a change that I observed. Like I didn't want to have chai or anything unhealthy in my diet.
I would really want to pat on your back because chai है ना, Sheetal is congratulating you over there. I'm sure Sheetal would also agree that chai का reversal होना सबसे बड़ा है ना, सबसे बड़ा achievement है. That much the whole दुनिया, especially Indians, even they go abroad. Chai is
Yeah.
something that चाय की पत्ती तो जरूर कैरी करेंगे इंडिया वाली और वहाँ शक्कर वाली दूध वाली चाय पियेंगे and you feel really energetic.
Yeah.
And somehow I think it's not that we don't know, right? Gargi, Sheetal, Pooja, all of us know that certain things are not right, certain things are right to be done, especially pregnancy. But the mind does not follow, right? So
Mm.
when you get a community, you get experts, you get your wonder coach like Aditi, you get Ayushi, yoga teacher, and me and Abhijit, and all of us together. I think together we can achieve it in a better way instead of singularly. Good.
Yeah.
I'm so happy
Yeah.
you spoke about the child, then you also spoke about cravings. So cravings होना pregnancy में नेचुरल है, हम कुछ भी कभी भी खा सकते हैं, बच्चा अंदर से बोलता है, ये मिथ है. Pregnancy
Yeah.
in fact is such a wonderful but a burdening stage for a woman is what I feel, and she needs to be more sensitive and more aware and more conscious of every little thing that she's eating. I think the
Mm.
magic you are experiencing and you shared about your energy, you shared about you working till the last day, you shared about your blood sugars going back to normal and your mood also stabilizing is, I think, all because of your sincerity which you put in. The rest, I mean, you joined not very early in fifth month. Some do join in the first month itself, but never did that came as an obstacle for you. You took every day that came very sincerely. Any time it came in your mind, अरे मैंने जल्दी join क्यों नहीं किया? Did I waste some time? ऐसा कुछ हो?
I mean, since I had so much nausea and vomiting with this pregnancy, I really thought I could have joined earlier. But nevertheless, I was able to be part of the program at least at a later stage of my second pregnancy. And I also wish like if I had this option available for my first pregnancy, I would have been a part of it for sure. I mean, the yoga sessions, everything that is taught is been has been a blessing for me. But yeah, I'm really happy with the results.
But then um, you are also इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम से एकदम ऑपोजिट के दिशा में हो।
हाँ.
हमारे यहाँ 4 बजे हैं शाम के, तुम्हारे यहाँ सुबह के 4 बजे हैं। तो
हम्म.
सेशंस वर नॉट हैपनिंग, especially the weekend sessions were not, even the yoga sessions were not तुम्हारे लिए comfortable time, right?
Hmm.
Did that come as an obstacle in your mind anytime?
Not even once. I was so dedicated to completing the weekend sessions, especially. So what used to happen with especially the weekend sessions conducted by you and Dr. Abhijit, like, they were the timings were so odd, like 2:30 a.m. my time, the live sessions used to happen. But since the sessions were conducted on a Saturday, the first thing like I used to do, like wake up, do my chores, and spend some time with my toddler. And then in the afternoon, both me, Amod, and our older son Kian, all three of us used to sit on the sofa, put on the recorded session, and then like we used to watch it. Like he didn't understand much of it, but
Okay.
then I was like sitting for the next 2 hours, 3 hours, and then making sure I grasp every bit of it. So that used to be our weekend schedule for those live sessions. But I made sure like I complete weekend sessions that day itself so that I'm able to be in line with my batchmates. And then yeah, I think, I mean, I was in touch with everything, and I was able to be in sync with the class. That definitely helped me.
This is cute. I mean, why do I say cute? Because I do get sometimes my team members do speak to me about a member who he feels that she is disconnected because she's not in the same time zone. And then I
Mhm.
do have a conference. I tell my girls, let's have a conference call with this girl and let's see what is hurting her, what is troubling her, because the way we are using technology in this program is such that we don't want any one of you to miss anything. So whether you are as you are there, where it is almost a 12, 13 hours difference, or someone is in Japan. So since we are all over, but the technology is so amazing that I do, when in my sessions also, I do address all of you, those who are watching the recorded, listen to me. So I keep talking about, I keep speaking your names. I think I do not feel any constraint. मुझे मालूम है कि मेरे सामने लाइव क्लास में गार्गी और अमोद नहीं है, but
Mhm.
somehow I feel that you are there in the
Yeah.
screen in front of me. I feel all of you are there. So थैंक यू सो मच फॉर क्लियरिंग दिस डाउट, क्योंकि नहीं सब इतना कुछ फर्क पड़ता है क्योंकि सामने है वही है. एंड देन द कनेक्ट दैट यू सेड, सो अदिति इज योर wonder coach, and you have any questions, she's always approachable, and then the Ayushi ma'am is there and the groups are there, and you said that. All right,
Yeah.
great. Tell us about, what happened and what you achieved. 13 days, no? 13 days back.
Yeah. Today
13 days
today's
back.
the yeah.
13 days.
I mean,
God.
it's still I'm still processing it. I mean,
Right.
if I'm like I pinch myself and say like, did I just do that? Because all this while throughout my pregnancy, I have been talking about VBAC, VBAC, even with my weekly calls with Aditi. It was all about VBAC, VBAC. I used to rant about it, and she was like, "Yes, you'll be able to do it." And finally, when the day arrived, and now that like I'm 13 days into postpartum, I mean, I'm not able to believe that I've actually achieved it. Whatever
Mm,
was written on the vision chart, I would say most of it has been turned into reality, and I think it's been a blessing, like with Krish. coming into our lives and the process happening exactly the way I wanted it to be. Because with my previous my older kid, I couldn't go through the labor process. It was a C-section. Like we went for a normal appointment and had to go for a C-section. So I didn't really get to experience the labor process. But with this one, I mean, I didn't even realize I was in labor,
Yeah.
and I was working. I mean, I was doing my office work. I was walking around the house, and
Mhm.
the next day, when the pain became unbearable, so we had to go to the hospital. Like in it was quite late. I mean,
Mhm.
I started feeling those contractions from evening, and then Amod and I went to the hospital at 2 o'clock local time, and like it was quite intense. I would say by the time we reached hospital, the pains were just 3 minutes apart. I mean, the contractions were just 3 minutes apart.
Okay.
Um, so that's when we kind of came to know, like, okay, this is active labor, and we are about to have our baby.
Wow.
And the most surprising thing or the most pleasant thing was when they told, like, you're ready to go, like fully there,
Mhm.
and we can start pushing in the next 1 hour. And that was like, okay, am I done with the labor stage,
First
active
thing.
labor stage? Yeah. And the nurse there was like, yeah, your doctor is on the way. She has asked us to set up the table for you, and yeah, you can start pushing in the next 1 hour. So we were like, okay, wow, that's a pleasant surprise. And then, like, with pushing, so with pushing, I would like to mention, like, I enjoyed it to the fullest. I mean, I was like totally was like, I'm going to have this baby naturally, normally, and I'm going to do it. So I was so much motivated that I enjoyed the pushing stage. And when they put Krish on my chest, that was like the most surreal moment of our lives. And that's when it hit us that, okay, I have delivered my second baby naturally. And my doctor was like, everything is fine. I do see some tears, but you'll be fine. Like, you finally achieved your dream. And then, yeah, that was like the happiest moment of our lives.
Wow. We feel so happy for you as well. I mean, the way you are describing and mentioning, I'm feeling I'm there with you. So when you're saying that I'm
Hmm.
pushing and the doctor said, all right, this is the time. So I can imagine myself talking to you, all right, Gargi, it's the time, let's
Yeah,
push. And Gargi got ready and she's so happy and so smiling and
yeah.
with all the strength that you have gained in 9 months. So was breathing also something that you focused on? Did that help?
So I didn't realize I was actually doing the breathing technique, but like later, the nurse and Amod, they told me, like, you were when I was having like contractions every 3 minutes, I was actually breathing into it.
Okay.
And that was something which I learned from the yoga sessions, like how you should be focusing on your breath, why is it important. I thought I was just into labor, like that specific time. I didn't realize I was doing it, but apparently, like with every contraction, I was focusing on my breath. I was like inhaling through my nose and exhaling through my mouth, and that kind of helped me. But like my body didn't realize I was doing it, but probably I was like consciously or subconsciously doing it, and that definitely helped.
I'm sure it helps. So all the time that you were in labor and before labor, your baby's heartbeats were ticking on good, your pulse was
Mm-hmm.
good, your blood pressure was good. You could push with all your strength and your uterus remained safe. That is something which is not so easily available, easily achievable, Gargi. I'm sure you know
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Yeah.
Not many girls achieve VBAC, but
Mm-hmm.
somehow things just fell into place. I mean, all the oxygenation, the nutrients, and the mind work and all that you had done very, very sincerely I'm sure I know about it. Aditi was telling me of how sincere Gargi and Amod are. You could push the baby also supported, right? It's not
Yes,
just the
yes,
baby supported. So the rotation of the baby's head and the shoulders, which needs to happen. His heartbeats need to be there in the right place.
yeah,
Cervix needs to open. He needs to slide down. All that also happened in a very perfect way.
yeah.
I think that's also the reason why you really had a very short labor process.
Mhm. Yeah. I
Now, do
mean,
you remember the pain? Do you remember the pain of the pushing and all that? You do
I don't remember
remember.
the pain of pushing because I did get an epidural, and
Um,
I mean, since by the time we got to the hospital, the contractions were so near, like I couldn't bear the pain. So I was like, just give me the epidural. I just want to enjoy the labor. I mean, the pushing stage. So for that sake, just give me the epidural. So I didn't really have any pain while pushing, but I enjoyed that stage to the fullest. I mean, the nurse kept asking me, like, are you tired? And I was like, no, I am not tired. So the pushing went for about 2.5 hours, but I wasn't tired. Like, I was so focused, and like after 2 hours, I kind of started having second thoughts if this is going to
mm,
lead to another C-section. Like at one point, I did have those thoughts, like this is taking some time, but I I just like probably I told my baby, like,
mm,
can you just hurry and just make it happen for both of us, and we can do it together, like just come naturally, or just make it happen for us. And probably like in the next half an hour, he was out.
mm.
When I was like having second thoughts about C-section, he was out. He was right there.
He did listen to you. He listens.
Yeah,
He listens. Good. I'm
yeah,
so happy, Gargi. Hello, girls. Let's congratulate Gargi. All of you are here who are listening. Comments में congratulate करो, appreciate करो, send a lot of blessings, love to this girl who's sitting like that with the stitches. You're sitting, but I'm sure there are stitches. There is
yeah.
uncomfortability. There is pain, but you are here for all of us. All right. So we'll not keep you long. Is Amod around? Would he like to give? Okay. Before Amod,
Yes.
would you want to give what is some piece of advice to girls who are pregnant? Anything from your side?
I think I would just say, like, don't rely on Google, or just don't open Google. Like, if you want to have a smooth, joyful ride with your pregnancy, I'm definitely going to vouch for your program. But getting right advice from right set of people is very important. I mean, I can say, like, with my second pregnancy, I did change doctors here because I wanted someone who supports VBAC. Like with my previous doctor, like who delivered Kian, she
Mm,
wasn't supportive of VBAC. Like she said, I'm no longer doing it. So I knew, like, I'm not going to continue with her because my ultimate goal was to have a normal delivery. So I switched to a doctor who was completely supportive of my decision. And then she was very kind and very generous to be like, even I think what I found similar between my doctor and you, Dr. Manisha, is that uh, never talk about something that you don't want to do. Like even she was focused on having a normal delivery for me, so we never discussed any options of having, what if this doesn't work, we'll go for a C-section. Like she never talked about it. She said we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We don't have to talk about it right now because I can see, like, you have a very good chance of having a normal delivery, so let's go for it. If it doesn't work, like you're doing the pushing, and if the baby is not ready to come,
mm,
will probably take a decision at that moment. But let's not talk about it in advance. You give it a try, and I think because of her, I was able to achieve a successful VBAC. Like she was right there. She's a woman of less words. She doesn't talk much. She's like, I know what's right for you, and I'll do it probably when the time is right. So I think she helped me to sail through the labor process.
Good, good. So I think your message over here is to girls that do not take random advice, do not
Yeah.
listen to people or Google or doctors who tell you that you can't do it. Be with
Mm-hmm.
people, you can choose your doctor well, and it is all right. If you need to change your doctor, it's nothing wrong. I think that is also the message. And don't go on Google because there's too much on Google. But इतना कुछ नहीं होता है. Pregnancy बड़ी simple सी है. But consistent effort I think it pays in the end is what has I think बाकी सब लोग जो इतना सब सुन रहे हैं तुम्हारे से one message they should take from you is that you also mentioned once that you were not always doing yoga every single day but you were doing एक consistency थी कि stop नहीं किया
नहीं.
diet whatever हाँ वो आगे जाते गया आगे गया and I think that all accumulated the positive effects accumulated for you. Another thing that I also got from what all you said is the belief and the trust. I think you believed in yourself, you believed in the program, you believed in me, you believed in Aditi, you believed in Ayushi, and I think you trusted. I think
Yeah.
then you surrendered. I think that helped. So the
Yeah.
logical mind was settled. All right, I'm getting everything fine. I just need to listen and I need to follow. And I think the mind which keeps asking questions and questions, why, aisa, all that stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think my mind was completely focused on the positives rather than what if something or what if this doesn't work. I think the only time when I thought about having another C-section was, as I mentioned, like when the pushing was taking a bit longer. But apart from that, I never had those thoughts about having another C-section, having another surgery. I mean, the only goal or the only thing that I was focused on, like have a normal delivery and come back home to my older one, like as early as possible. Because with a C-section, I was going to be away for 3 days, and that was going to be a lot for me. So, like, I just wanted to have a normal delivery and come back home to my uh, older son as early as possible. And then it did happen. So really thankful.
Good. Later on, come back to the same space. A lot of girls are congratulating you. So I want you to bask in that happiness. I want you to congratulate yourself as well. Keep telling yourself you did great. Right? Good.
Yes.
So is
Yes.
Amod available to be with us for a minute or
Yes.
so? Is there any
Yes.
message? Is there?
He's
What is the
right
little
here.
baby doing, Gargee? What
He's
is the little baby doing?
we just put him down, and
Yeah. So
he
that.
hasn't. Yeah.
So
He's
that.
luckily cooperating,
Yeah,
probably
cooperate.
listening sneakily there.
He's listening to my voice. He has heard my voice several times. So he knows, okay,
Yes,
fine. Let's sleep. Let's sleep.
right.
All right. So Amod, so Gargi has given us such a wonderful narration of everything that went, might have gone in a different way, and the way she really put in her efforts. I mean, she's not alone in putting her efforts. You have been a fantastic support for her, a fantastic father in this batch 83. So I kept seeing messages, and Aditi used to tell me that yes, Amod is quite sincere, a very sincere father, very involved father. And then Gargi also mentioned you were there with her delivery. So कुछ men थोड़े अलग सोचते हैं. You know, right? You are a man. You would probably know. They feel pregnancy is something which is only a women thing. They might do wrong. They are not the right person. Best is leave it to the doctor. But
Mm.
your experience now that you are 11 days old, Kotu ka father, your experience said something else. Any message you want to speak to the father?
Yeah, for sure. Sure. No, I think MyWP program was really awesome for Gargi and I with our second kid. I think this program helped in underscoring the active involvement of fathers, not just after the birth of the baby, but even during the course of the pregnancy on all levels, like physical, mental, emotional level. So that really was awesome. The second thing was, I mean, the weekly sessions that you and Abhijit sir kind of conducted were extremely insightful in kind of prepping us both for the D-Day, taking us through the gamut of, ranges of all the things that might happen. So it kind of even got us even more closer, we functioned as a solid one unit through the course of pregnancy. Though, so that was really a great takeaways from the program. And I think from a labor perspective, I will just maybe summarize and say, like, just try and stay calm and positive, because for the fathers, I mean, I can understand it's only human that you can feel the nerves when your wife is in labor. But then, I mean, she will feed off the energy that is around us. So you would want to provide her a calming presence in that moment of pain. So that would be one. The second thing, as Gargi already mentioned, that she was very much motivated that day. So I was kind of astonished to see how motivated she was. She always was a strong girl, but I was really astonished that day, and she was like a warrior that day. But I mean, like she said, that there were times when she also started doubting to an extent, and I think when she was already 99% there. So I think to all the fathers, I would say that be that 1% catalyst to your wives during labor. Reassuring her of that she can do it, she's strong. I mean, just trusting her body, trusting the team attending to her. And these affirmations would go a long way in kind of achieving the desired outcome that you have thought about. But these sort of affirmations would be helpful. And I think in closing, I'll just say that stay in the movement, because this is going to be like the most cherished moment of your life. And I saw our son being born naturally up and close, because I was in the labor room with Gargi, and seeing him born naturally and crawl up to for feeding was like amazing. So just stay in the moment, enjoy those moments. And yeah, I'll just say, if we can do it, then you can do it too. So just believe in yourself, and everything will be all right.
Good, good. Thank you so much. So, Gargi needs rest now. Gargi, please run. Go lie down. I don't want you to keep sitting like this.
Yeah.
He's there. He's taking care of. I mean, you said your parents are also there. So, I want you to take rest for another 2, 3 months. Good amount of rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And all that is there. So I'm sure Ankita must have given you, if not, do take from her the breastfeeding guide and the post delivery guide. Follow all that. And I love you both so much. And I enjoyed the gift that you sent across. Oh my God. So much thoughtful of you. We enjoyed all the cookies and all that. I mean, it's so nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity. Glad to talk to you, and hopefully speak with you soon. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Love
Bye
you
bye.
both. Bye, Gargi. Bye, Amul.
Bye.
Bye.
बाद में आना इधर कुछ तुम्हारे लिए मैसेजेस हैं
Yes.
Yes. Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, so that was Gargi and Amood. What is the time? All right, 7:20. Okay, chalo, भागते हैं. But I mean, it was so wonderful. It was so wonderful. Even I didn't want it to end. And I'm sure Gargi has inspired all of you and motivated all of you to take that one decision if you haven't yet. And I want this pregnancy, the prenatal education, to reach every house in the entire world. Girls, are you listening to me? My community, are you listening to me? This cannot be my vision. This has to be everyone's vision. Each one of you, whether you're a man or a woman, you have to see that every woman in her pregnancy journey gets the best out of her own self, so that the next generation is the best. And all that we want for this world, that this world has to be a beautiful, beautiful place. All our children will do it, because we have started working on our children right from the womb. That is all what is My Wonderful Pregnancy all about. And therefore, the entire support system, and me and Abhijit sir and all of us together, I have a fantastic team who also is aligned in this vision, and therefore my reaching out to all of you in this community is that when you have joined this community, this is your vision also. Doesn't matter if you are a 20-year-old or a 30 or a 40 or a 50 or a 60, whether you are a woman or you are a man, now your vision is to change the world. So let's do this together. I'm starting my next batch on 18th of January. A fantastic new year it is. And if you're pregnant, any one of your family, friends, colleague is pregnant right from the first month of pregnancy, this is something that you should not miss. All right. So it's your responsibility, my responsibility to reach out to every woman that is there. So right now, Gargee is in USA in San Jose, and she could do it without any obstacles. Doesn't matter. I'm sitting here in Pune. But I'm sure all of you listening to me are from several places, and all of you, I'm reachable. I want to reach out. You are reaching out to me. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, all of you. Thank you, Gargee and Amod. It was a fantastic time with both of you. You have any questions, girls? Petal is there, and so many others. I would want to appreciate all of you for being here. Madan, Kritika, Parth, and Virja. I think Mohini, Vaishali, Madhumati, Ekta, Jain, Poonam, Rutuja, yes, Pankaj. I'm happy that even men are joining. Good, good. Sheetal, yes, Sheetal, you heard her. Poonam, Nikita, and Neha, and Shraddha, and so many of you. Thank you so much for joining. I had a fantastic time with Gargee. I'm sure all of you had. You can share the link of this live so that more it reaches out to more people, and more people also get to understand that this can be an experience, right? Thank you so much. I'll see you next Friday. I love you all. Ask any questions if you want in the comment section. Someone from my team will definitely give you an answer. Bye bye. See you next Friday.